Welcome to Fearless and Focused. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to share bold stories, real talk,
and strategies to help you push past fear and level up.
Let's get fearless and focused.
One of my hacks that I've been using this for a few years, but not to the capacity that you can actually use it. But one of my favorite new things is Trello, Trello. And what Trello is like organized boards to keep your projects clean, nice and clean and organized. And also you can tag team members, or I work with a bunch of independent contractors and designers and web developers and all of that. And so I can kind of tag them on tasks. So I absolutely love and I set up my Trello board for Let's Get Social. I set up one for Fearless and Focus. I set up one that says Let's Grow. And that's kind of like Casey's business life and her personal life. So I can keep that all in front of me. And that it's so nice because you can keep it all organized. You can add links in there. You can add graphics. So for example, for our Fearless and Focused board, we have like all the guests that we've had on, the upcoming guests. We have links into our calendar, like everything is just in one spot. So instead of like searching through the emails or going through where I saved this in this note or whatever, I just go right into Trello, into that board, and everything is right there. And I copy and paste. And it's just been a game changer these last few weeks because I've got several different things that's going on. I also created a board for Summit coming up. So Summit has its own board. So it's like, what things still need done? What things do I have, contracted out for my event planner to do? What is been done already? So you have a completed board in there. Who are my speakers? What are their topics? What does my itinerary look like? Like everything you can imagine, you can put inside these Trello boards. I watched, just for a refresher, I did a 10-minute quick YouTube video to learn how to use it. So it was like 10 minutes. Found it on YouTube. It gave me a recap, and then I just dove in and I took all of my notes and all of my emails and put it into one spot. And then the trick was, though, then I forced myself to get rid of my notebook so I can make sure that I'm utilizing this tool. And that's even like caused me to utilize it because I got rid of my notebook.
Well, yeah,
so that's my hack.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I learned about Trello last year. Tina Moore told me about it. I think like Renee Gillen told her about it, and they'd really dove in on it. Well, then I was like, yes. And so I just kind of downloaded it last year, but didn't do a lot about it. But I was like, oh, I can see where this will be very useful. Then I was talking to an agent last year about it. Then she spoke on stage and was like, and Brooke Rollo told me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I told her about it, but I haven't even like really dove in. And then I was like, I looked at Tina and I was like, you're the one she should be saying. You're the one, and I was like, she is like really like genius at it. But after you told that to me too, I was like, okay, I am diving in because I have stuff everywhere. I'm trying to manage 3 different email boxes and 3 different calendars. And I'm like, this is insane. Like, I've got to figure out a better way. And I pulled my phone up because I have all my boards, and it is amazing. So I have a personal board. We have our Fearless and Focus. I have my coaching clients. I've got projects with my VA. I added my husband to my personal one, and he added me to his as well because I have him on it too. And I looked over, I was like, dang, I got a lot of stuff to do. What is this? And he's like, get your real ID, and he's like, all of this like stuff that I need to do, like get your oil changed, all the fun. I'm like, oh, wow, really? I'm like, I didn't write that. Well, he did, because he can go in and do that. And then when we complete it, one of us can like move it over to, which I love. I love to just put it on there, even if it's already been done. Am I crazy? Like put it on there and then move it over. Mm-hmm. It's so fun. But I had even my trip, like our summer trip that's coming up. And like you can have checklists within your little board. So I was like, okay, buy the tickets, buy the, to the concert, buy the airlines, book this hotel, make sure to rent the car, all of these things. So cool. So cool. Okay. So I just had to give my little input on that.
Thanks for tuning in to Fearless and Focused. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up, staying bold, and taking action.
If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration.
Keep chasing your dreams, staying fearless, and keeping your focus strong.
Until the next time, stay
Fearless and focused.